That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. I'm Josh.
I'm Jason. I really need another energy drink.
Well, pull yourself together, man. You can do it. All right. We're watching the newest death battle. So they pushed back Red versus Blue. It's going to be the next one. So this one's just Saberwulf versus Jon Talbain.
Killer Instinct versus Darkstalkers? What? I've never heard of Darkstalkers.
This is just one big... For me, I haven't heard of any of these. I don't know anything. They're just wolf men. Or they're just wolf monsters or something.
No, I guess this is nothing based on nothing more than the analysis.
Yeah.
Almost always is.
Please make it like a Jacob joke from Twilight. Fucking hell. Okay. I mean, I don't want to sound rude, but I just don't give a shit about this death battle because it's between two characters that I don't know anything about.
Good point. Fuck this death battle. Let's watch something else.
let's just watch it. Let's just watch it.
Let's get it over.
It sucks because I know they put a lot of work into it.
It's like we never heard of these characters, so
I know it's way more interesting when you're invested in the combatants. And
I want to see Deku and Bakugo and Todoroki. Todoroki's been in a death battle. I want to see that death battle.
All right. One more thing is that another thing about these.
Wait a minute. That's the reason we can't stop watching My Hero Academia.
One of the reasons why I am excited about watching a new death battle is because I get to see the trailers for the next one. Except I know it's Red versus Blue. Let's watch it. Boom. And I'm hungry like the wolf.
Sir Thomas Browne once said, "Every man is his own greatest enemy, and as it were, his own executioner." For many, every day is a struggle to restrain the beast within.
Or else you might turn into a big old honking werewolf.
Such as Saberwulf, the savage wolf man of Killer Instinct.
And Jon Talbain, the kung fu canine darkstalker. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Killer Instinct. Wasn't there another guy in Death Battle from Killer Instinct?
Skills to find out who would win.
I think it was the ice guy that Sub-Zero fought.
Glacius,
yeah.
Deep in the heart of Germany's Black Forest lies the ruins of Saberwulf Castle, home to a monster of unspeakable ferocity.
I mean, duh, it's called Saberwulf Castle. What else do you expect?
But that monster used to be a man.
Ooh,
Baron
these graphics.
Conrad von Saberwulf. Once an aristocrat
his
of
last
wealth
name
and
is
status, his life would drastically change the day he discovered a secret laboratory deep within the castle's bowels.
He stumbled onto a treasure trove of monster-hunting weapons and relics straight out of his family's secret history.
Including a mysterious large claw,
Yeah, but
which
why are you
he
saying it
accidentally
too?
cut himself on.
You
On the
idiot!
night of the next full moon,
What?
the Baron transformed into
A vampire!
a werewolf. This is the werewolf episode.
Come on, Wiz. Spooky castle in the middle of nowhere, a weird cursed artifact. He's got Vaughn in his name. This is totally a vampire backstory.
Now that's for next year. On that
Oh,
night,
very
Saberwulf became a
Edward
bloodthirsty beast.
Edward Cullen
You know, the
versus.
name really screwed him
I
from
don't
the
know.
start there. Almost like it was destiny.
Well, originating as early as classical antiquity, the fable of men turning into wolves under a full moon is a
God, those
staple
prosthetics
of
look
European
amazing.
folklore. Real-life victims of so-called lycanthropy most likely suffered from porphyria, hypertrichosis, or rabies.
Sabi rampaged all over the country, killing everyone he found. Because as a big hairy demon dog, being a werewolf means your strength, speed, and tough hide are off the charts. Oh, and it makes you great at basketball.
With his razor-sharp claws, Saberwulf can easily tear through solid steel. Also, any one of his cuts can potentially pass his curse to new victims.
Oh
But
shit!
he's pretty happy using those claws to brutally rush down any foe.
With
Velociraptor?
a howl to the sky, Saberwulf can amp himself up, or tap into his killer instinct to enter a feral
Berserker
rage.
mode.
In this state, any sense of shame or repression is eliminated as he truly becomes a mindless monster. It also increases his chip damage and allows him to cancel auto doubles into other auto.
Yeah, it makes him even more stronger and faster. We get it.
And to top it off, he can summon bats that are on fire.
What?
Gotta be honest, not sure where this one comes from.
He's a vampire in a fursuit. Called it.
After a night of painting the town red with blood, Saberwulf awoke to the nightmare that would be the rest of his life.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly a fan of the whole werewolf thing, so he did anything he could to stop being a full moon furry. But science and magic.
You're
couldn't
spilling
cut it.
He
everywhere.
descended into madness, but eventually found a possible savior. Your
Robot?
friendly neighborhood soul-crushing megacorporation, Ultratech.
AKA Evil Walmart. Or just Walmart.
Oh,
Cure for his lycanthropy.
they're not wrong.
But in reality,
I think Ultratech
their
was
experiments
also,
only gave him cybernetic implants in his arms.
Cool.
And
mentioned
extended
in
his werewolf form to last indefinitely.
those are boxers.
DJ Combo.
DJ Combo,
so
one of the
cool.
and whoever the other guy was.
Balrog.
Balrog's
from,
he
Street
agreed
Fighter.
to fight on Ultratech's behalf in their
Well, no, that was a death
instant
battle.
tournament.
There was a death battle between
What a
those.
goof.
Yeah,
ones,
yeah, yeah.
and that's what I remember hearing. I think I heard Ultratech in this.
Castle bumped into something sharp like a dumbass, and now he might
Dumbass!
even be potty trained. Then he got duped by the most obviously evil
Stop
company
yawning!
ever to ruin his life even more.
Fuck.
This guy is either the unluckiest schmuck on the planet, or just high off his ass on opium.
Actually, he was dangerously addicted to opiates for a time, which only drove him further into madness.
Wow, this guy's life sucks.
I love how you can see on
Saberwolf was a
Boomstick's
fierce
desk it's just a
competitor.
thing of
Within the
cheese
Killer
balls.
Instinct tournament, he battled and defeated a Nez Perce warrior Thunder, the metallic super soldier Fulgor, and an actual dinosaur. He's certainly among a high tier of the competition.
Like Tusk, who can summon friggin' meteors out of the sky.
Based on how large this projectile
Shit.
is, its impact should be equivalent to over a kiloton of TNT.
Sure, Sabi can't magically call down space rocks, but he can survive a hit like that and dish it back. In the tournament, he won 17 fights in a row.
Until he met the warrior monk Jacob.
Yeah. Protagonist, right? And he got his
Protagonist.
hair
The power of
by
protagonist.
an alien McFlurry named Glacius.
Yep.
But even after the tournament, Saberwolf proved strong enough to tear out his own cybernetic implants. While conducting experiments on him, Ultratech's android CEO Arya had noted that the older a werewolf gets, the more vicious and skilled it becomes, while the loss in strength and agility is negligible.
And he proved it in his rematch with Glacius. Who's the clapper of cheeks now, you projectile spamming snow cone?
He teabagging him.
Considering Glacius once got the drop on Arya, according to an official novella,
Whoa.
can react within a nanosecond.
Holy crap! He's not just your average werewolf, he's a super werewolf! A fighting tournament ass kicker!
Though he will sadly always be on the hunt for a cure that doesn't exist, Saberwolf is one of the most dangerous monsters and men to ever live. Welcome to the demon realm of Makai, a dimension inhabited by powerful beings known as Darkstalkers.
Basically, your classic Hollywood movie monsters
Yeah.
mixed with anime powers.
Hell yeah, that sounds awesome.
Noble clans, including the Kroots, a family of beasts,
Like werewolves?
including one prominent member, Baraba the Wolf Lord, who had a son named Galen.
Which means hungry wolf. Really thinking outside the box with that one, huh?
Perhaps
Nope.
he'd prefer his English name, Jon Talbain.
Yeah, but his dad is named a freaking Wolf Lord. That's so awesome it almost makes me forget he's a total deadbeat. Just like my dad. Did I say that out loud?
Things got worse. One of the Wolf Lord's enemies, the Demon Jeddah, sent an assassin to kill Jon's mother.
Dick move. Moms are off limits.
Dick move.
Now a werewolf and an orphan, Jon grew up pretty pissed off at just about everything. Especially the humans that hunted him when he transformed.
In the light of a full moon, Jon can't help but embrace his Kroot's heritage. And under a red blood moon, he risks losing all sense of self and becoming a ravenous beast. Jon's story was about the same as any werewolves until he happened upon a man
Okay.
who was also half monster and who defeated Jon in combat.
With martial arts.
Bra, bra.
Hell yeah. I keep telling
What's
you,
up, what's
the
up?
only way to solve violence is with a good pair of nunchucks.
Jon's new friend did not offer violence, but control. Seeing little other option, Jon accepted a life with his new sensei.
Well, we don't know for sure what fighting style he was trained in. Based on the time period, location, and his stance, we can guess that he was learning Shotokan karate.
Inspired by Bushido and Zen Buddhism, Shotokan Karate's focus is on controlled calm, a strong defense, and a rejection of unnecessary violence. Basically the exact opposite of being a werewolf.
Well, sign me up for his doggy dojo, cause I have
Gotta
no
watch this
idea
anime.
how all that Zen stuff translates to moves like his climb chaser and wild circular. Rejection of unnecessary violence, my ass.
Yeah.
This dude's just showing off.
By embracing his werewolf speed, Jon can bash foes with his nunchaku and move so fast he appears to be in two places at once.
Ooh.
And by tapping into his inner energy, ki, Jon can perform the beast cannon and rocket around the room like a doggy meteor of pain. But that's nothing compared to the almighty dragon cannon. Oh yeah! So much for being Zen, right? That dragon can incinerate a whole wall.
Jon's training seemed to do the trick, until his master was killed by a group of bandits.
Where
No.
was your flaming daring dragon there, man.
Enraged yet again by the cruelty of mankind, but tempered by his master's compassion, Jon became conflicted over his role in a morally gray world, unwilling to fight, but always ready.
And by combining his martial arts skills with his natural werewolf powers, he became a wolf man to be reckoned with.
His razor-sharp claws can slice through steel, and even punch holes in powerful darkstalkers like Lilith.
He's also got those great doggo senses, like super hearing and smell.
To demonstrate, I've modulated Dummy's senses up to the same degree
Dummy.
as those of a wolf.
I see you find my frequent humiliation amusing.
Oh, I do. Boop.
In open climates, wolf ears can hear sounds up to 10 miles away.
Boomstick, somebody's outside stealing your dune buggy.
No, there. Wait, really?
And their sense of smell is over 100 times greater than that of a human's.
Oh good, the thief got away.
What did you smell that told you that?
Salt, lots and lots of salt.
With nothing but grit in a thick layer
Okay.
of sure is unreasonably soft.
There's salt
just
in
want to spritz behind the ears.
Boomstick
Jon
is
has
crying.
survived an onslaught of missiles from the Monster Hunter PB.
Wait, really? That's
wait,
pretty-
wait. Who gave Little Red Riding Hood military grade orders?
I'm guessing.
Oh, I need to read this or watch this.
What?
Jon dodged
What is
bullets
happening?
close, but he's bragged about being as fast as light speed.
Sure, Jan.
Okay.
I mean, John.
And he can take down these 5,500-pound alien robots called heat souls, which can fly through outer space.
Holy shit.
Also, it's worth mentioning that Darkstalker society is broken up into different classes based on the strength and power of the individual.
John is a B-plus class Darkstalker, which is way above average. So it makes sense to compare him to other B-plus classers to gauge his limits.
Like
Okay.
Anakaris, who sank all of ancient Egypt underground.
Or QB, who could lift a massive beehive high above this castle.
Based on its size relative to the castle, this hive would have to weigh over 30 million tons.
That's like lifting over 300 aircraft carriers.
So Jon is the
John's
winner.
way more jacked than she is. And imagine getting stung by one of those bees.
Even with his amazing power, after decades of torment, Jon had resigned himself to a life of misery and solitude.
Until he met the cutest cat girl around. Now, we
Ah!
know cats are usually super
I'm
evil
yawning.
and Satan's presence on Earth, but Felicia taught him that humans
Whoa,
actually
whoa,
are
whoa, whoa.
Wait. So years of martial arts discipline couldn't temper his bad side, but getting laid did? You know what? I believe it.
As far as we know, they're just friends.
Yeah, and I'm sure
Oh.
the internet could give
Bullshit.
you 34 good reasons why that's bullshit, Wiz.
Well, despite what DeviantArt thinks, Felicia would help Jon conquer his dark side.
Literally. Like, he literally fought his dark side and killed it. I always thought that was supposed to be
you go.
metaphor stuff, but I guess that isn't the weirdest thing we've talked about.
And with that victory, Jon finally claimed dominance over his monstrous identity and committed himself to a life of compassion.
But Jon will always be a Darkstalker. If he relapses, he'll be as deadly as ever.
There will always be a monster inside of him, just waiting to be let loose.
Existence with humans is impossible. That is why we are called Darkstalkers.
All right,
Jon
the
Talbain.
bets are set, and we've
Jon
run the
Talbain,
data through
yeah.
all possible.
I like that.
Oh, fuck. I can't tell which one is which.
I have no
Jon Talbain.
That one's
What
Jon
did-
Talbain.
monster.
Ugh.
I knew that was Saberwolf.
How'd you know it was Saberwolf? They look.
I could tell.
You scoop up a brick from the wall. Fire bad. What is? Oh my goodness. Oh, they're biting. And what's next? And then they're gonna be hair pulling. Wow, this is. Can we talk about how bad this environment, the setting is?
It's kind of weird.
It is very weird. Okay, the arm's not off.
See you taste enticing.
Oh, the bats! bats help them win because they're OP. They're secretly OP. Wait, his nunchucks? Oh, hell yeah! Fire dragon. Oh, he's about to freaking lose it! Use the tiger out of the cage, brother. Oh, breaker. Oh, shit. Oh, come on! No!
Tonight.
Oh, the moon came back out. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Probably one of the bloodiest death battles.
Look at all that blood.
Wiz, I think I need to see a therapist to tell them how awesome that was.
Saberwolf was a ferocious foe, but Jon had a lot going for him in most regards. For instance, Jon was trained in genuine martial arts and practiced them for decades, while Saberwolf relied entirely on instinct.
You mean killer instinct, eh?
Boo.
You're no fun. But hey, remember how Sabi defeated Glacius, who attacked Arya in less than a nanosecond?
Technically, that put Saberwolf's reaction capability well within light speed, which Jon claimed he could match.
But that was just bragging, right?
Hardly. Those Featsel units Jon fought were capable of flying across the galaxy, hundreds of millions of light years in only a short time.
Oh boy.
This is important because fellow Darkstalkers
Break it
Morgan
down.
and Dimitri have intercepted Huitzels in mid-flight combat.
Yeah, those two are A-classers, but B-plus Darkstalkers like Jon have kept up with the higher classes in speed plenty of times. Hell, BB Hood can, and she's a C-class.
When it comes to the Darkstalker class system, speed is much less a factor than power and energy levels. To be frank, even if Jon was half Morgan's speed, he'd still be faster than Saberwolf. So, if anything, he wasn't bragging enough.
He was way stronger, too. QB's also a B-plus Darkstalker, and she lifted that 30 billion ton
Holy
beehive.
shit.
Way more than anything Saberwolf can pull off. And when it came to ranged options, I think a flaming Inferno Key Dragon beats out a lone discount fire bat any day.
While his application is different, we
Bat
can
versus
gauge the
dragon.
level of speed Jon has at his disposal by factoring Anakaris sinking all of Egypt.
So the only logical thing to do was measure the total weight of ancient Egypt.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, really. We did that.
Most buildings in the period were made of clay bricks and about 4.3 meters tall. Adding the known volume of the pyramids and considering additional land, we determined Anakaris' key had to be strong enough to move a civilization weighing over 1.2 trillion tons.
What
That
the
doesn't even count all
fuck?
the people or cats. They had a shitload of cats. Now that sounds crazy for an old school horror monster like a mummy or a werewolf, but Darkstalkers aren't quite like the classics.
At this fight's core, though, Jon won because of the kind of werewolf he was. Through years of struggle, Saberwolf never found
Ugh.
any means to tame his savagery, while Jon had successfully managed to regulate his wild side, giving a level of precision, skill, and control the poor Baron couldn't even begin to understand. Saberwolf was vicious and unrelenting, but Jon had the training, the power, and, yes, the flaming Inferno Dragons to score a brutal victory.
Brutal doesn't even cut it. I mean, how much blood was that? You know, it had to be at least a gallon.
The winner is Jon Talbain.
Thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups. If you want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right around here, and you can always pick up some DB merch at store.
Please show something different.
It's not.
Other than it.
It's gonna be. Yep.
It's basically recycling.
I got a tank. People with tanks are never outnumbered.
Interesting death battle.
I'm gonna be a little critical, and I know you don't like it when I'm critical because you call me a snob. But
Fuck you.
I'm gonna say it. That setting in the death battle, it looked like garbage. It looked all like it was one color. And it was just a bunch of bricks. And it's like, what is this location supposed to be? And then it didn't matter because they smashed through it anyway, and then ended up in like the graveyard, which was less of an eyesore color-wise, but it didn't look that much better. And the pixel animation, while good, it just like the movements just didn't work for me. It literally felt like they just took stills from like them in the video game when they were moving, and then just pixelated it, and that's what they did. Like wata.
It seems like they rushed through putting together this death battle.
It does feel a little rushed. At least we don't have to slap each other. That would have really like tarnished my opinion of this thing. That I'd be fucking pissed off.
Probably wake me up, but whatever.
And then
don't test it out.
I'm not gonna. So Saberwulf, the thing I said, they're like the reason he turned to a werewolf is because he discovered like an underground chamber underneath his castle, and hanging from like a chain on the wall was like a severed hand with claws on it, and he fucking scratched himself with the claws.
You don't do that on accident.
I was like, as soon as I heard him say that, I was like, you fucking dumbass. And then you didn't hear it. I don't think you heard it because you were like, wait, what? And I'm like, that's so fucking stupid.
The only thing dumber than that is the number of times Boba Fett was killed in the Great Pit of Carcoon. No, I'm sure there's other things.
Man, I've seen that chick before, actually, Felicia. I know that she's in a death battle, and I didn't really know she was from Killer Instinct. So I guess I do know a little about Killer Instinct, but not much at all. Like I don't even know what the premise.
There's too many different games.
Oh no,
like
I'm thinking Death Stalkers. Death Stalkers is the one I'm thinking about, and it's got like that anime adaptation, which I'm like, it's got that old school vibe. I'm like, okay, cool, I see you. All right. Well, do you have anything left to say? I'm not looking forward to the next one either, just because it's red versus blue, and it's gonna spoil things, and we want to watch that eventually. But whatever, we'll watch it. Whatever. But yeah, fuck it, dude.
We're gonna watch that one, but we're gonna wait for the My Hero death battles.
Well, that's different. It's I don't really know. It's too much. It's too much. I'm just saying. When it comes to that one, I'm just saying, fuck it, dude. Say it with me now. When it comes to the next death battle, we're gonna watch it because. Fuck it, dude.
Okay, we're gonna watch it because fuck you, dude.
Oh, fuck you. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, Patreon, yada, yada, yada. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye-bye.